It is Ramcharan Teja. He's acting in it, and then we have Mani Sir's son who did the background score, and who's singing it? I'm singing it. So, like I said, but like you say, Balu Garu has reigned the Telugu industry. I think there have been instances where Mani Garu had literally fought with the director, fought with the producer. I have got a lot of scoldings from Mani Garu. After I sing the song, I'm pretty disconnected with the song because then it has its own destiny.
తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు వస్తున్న సింగర్స్లో వాళ్ళ పాట విని అలా నేను కూడా పాడితే బాగుండు అని ఏ సాంగ్ అయినా యు ఆర్ ఫ్యాసినేటెడ్ when compared with other singers?
Basically, see, my problem is that I do not listen to songs like that. See, even for me, when I listen to any song, like, be it some Esther hits, Balu Garu hits, or any top legendary songs, or be it any newcomer songs, for me, I don't process it in the way like, okay, I want to sing. For me, singing is a completely different concept, and listening is a completely different concept. Okay. So when I listen to music, I'm completely just listening to it. I never attempt to, as a listener. Even when I go for a show, when somebody says, can you sing this song? Like Bangaru Kodi Petta, which I sang for Ramcharan Garu, Keeravani Garu's music, Magadira. That was also a superb experience because Keeravani Garu, for me, I have to tell you, was the first music director, and I think until this time, the only music director that I went to and somehow mustered all the courage and went and asked him, sir, can I sing a song for you? Because there's no other music director that I've ever asked, including Mani Sharma Garu, because Mani Sharma Garu, he identified me, so I didn't have the need to ask that. So I started with Keeravani Garu also because when he was working in Chennai, I used to do a lot of chorus sessions for him. I started as a chorus singer for him. But my real opportunity came after he moved to Hyderabad. Yes. That was my first project, proper project was Magadira, yes, where I sang.
And I came to know that first up hands up first. Papa hands up. It was mixed with Balugar voice.
Yeah.
Instead of your voice.
Correct.
Hands up. That's because he tried with you and he is satisfied with Balugaru.
Correct. See, it was a great honor because
so nobody ఇవాళ వరకు ఎవరు చెప్పలేదు.
Exactly.
బయటకు కూడా రాలేదు. బట్ ఐ కేమ్ టు నో అట్లీస్ట్ క్రెడిట్స్ లో కూడా బట్ క్రెడిట్స్ లో కూడా లేదు, ఓన్లీ రంజిత్ అనే ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఆ ఫస్ట్ బిట్ మాత్రం బాలుగారిది.
Because obviously it's that remix of that song, so they have retained whatever that flavor, original flavor
బాలుగారి దగ్గర.
బాలుగారిది. So
in other way you are lucky.
I'm lucky. Of course I'm lucky because one of the major thing is it's a Ramcharan Garu movie which was it's a song that Chiranjeevi Garu had sung, and it's like a legendary, it's like a super duper hit that Keeravani Garu had done the music for, and it was arranged by Mani Garu.
Yes. And Mani Sharma
Garu. So this, when it came to the next generation, Keeravani Garu sir is still doing the music. It is Ramcharan Teja, he's acting in it. And then we have Mani Sir's son who did the background score. And who's singing it? I'm singing it. So, it's a rare combination. It's a huge honor for me to be a part of that project. And I was very, very excited when I got the call for it. I ran to Hyderabad, I recorded.
Son.
Yeah, I'm literally like, I feel that way. That I feel the honor. I feel that I just received the honor of being his son, or successor. So that was a great experience, that was a great feeling, and I enjoyed doing that. And after that, Yamadonga and Maryada Ramanna, lot of amazing projects. Keeravani. Ola, 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 ola. That song that I got to sing with. So Maryada Ramanna is Ay Babu na karma kali poindi. That.
అది ఏమైందంటే it has come as a ringtone. One fellow. వాడి రింగ్ టోన్ వాడు బాస్ పెట్టుకున్నాడు. వాడు బాస్ పిలిచినప్పుడు నాకు వాడు ఆ రూమ్లోకి వెళ్తాడు అనమాట, ఎంత తిడతాడో అని. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ పాపులర్ ఇన్ దట్ వే.
సో even in Ega, I sang the Tamil version of a song. Ega. Even that I had sung. And for Keeravani Garu, including Size 0. Sai girl. That was my latest. Anushka's film, Size 0. That was my last for Keeravani Garu.
ఇప్పటిదాకా అదే కదా. తర్వాత మీతో పాటు చాలా మంది కో సింగర్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు which is the best song you feel with the co-singer?
Co-singer ante I think lot of combinations that I've
Which combination?
a lot of combinations, but I think one very popular combination according to me, I think even in Mani Garu's studio, a lot of songs that are even outside of Mani Garu's studio, a lot of people quote and they ask us to sing songs together is me and Suchi. A lot of Suchitra, because we sang the Dole Dole song together. After that, because she also has a very unique voice. Her voice is very not very it's kind of contemporary. She has a different style, a very unique voice and stuff like that. So
maybe a breakthrough is also
correct. She has so that timbre and that tone.
That timbre. Yes.
That timbre, that lot of work that we have done outside also. So yeah, I think that's one person.
Now, the previous Meru field look enter the path of the part of which song you feel?
See, I'm a huge, like I said, unfortunately for me, I grew up listening to Malayalam music. A lot of Malayalam music, Yeshudas Garu's. Because every time we go to Kerala, we buy a lot of cassettes, a lot of Malayalam cassettes and songs. And then, because I was in Chennai, I also listened to a lot of Tamil songs. But unfortunately for me, I have not had the privilege of listening to a lot of Telugu old classics. Only after I came, I started singing in Telugu films, and once I really started, I started listening to some of the classic hits like that's also there in Malayalam also, but I've heard the Janaki Amma version of that in the Telugu version of that, and so many.
When you are there, PVS and SPV are also popular there.
They were very popular in Tamil. I mean, I've listened to Tamil. Yeah, I've listened to all their 90% of their songs in Tamil. I have listened to, but like I said, but like you say, Balu Garu has reigned the Telugu industry. I think he has completely taken over at a point, and where he was like reigning, completely. But so I have not had the privilege of listening to too many of his great hits in Telugu, but obviously I'm a big fan of his, and whatever he sung for Mani Sharma Garu, lot of his hits with Mani Sharma Garu, I've enjoyed, and I've always been in awe of it.
Previously కొన్ని పాటలు ట్రాక్ కోసం తీసుకొని you think that would be on the screen,
correct,
but it may not be there, it would be replaced by some other popular singer. అటువంటి experiences మీకు ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయి?
See, that is my biggest learning actually. I come from there. Like I said, when I started working for Mani Sharma Garu, the first thing he taught me, the first lesson he taught me is, in music there is nothing great or small. Everything is an opportunity. You should always, even when he'll call me for a recording, so I'll say, sir, I'm sorry sir, I'm stuck with some other recording, I'm singing for you and Shankar Raja Garu or somebody, some other work, so I'm sorry sir, I will not be able to say, no problem da, as long as you're singing, I'm happy. So that is the kind of place that I come from. So I have had a lot of experiences. Like I said, in Mani Garu's studio, I'll be singing a tune. I don't know what the destiny of that tune is. I don't know what the destiny of the track is. But I have learned over these years, I have learned to understand that my job as a singer is only to give my 100% while I'm singing the song. Yes. After I sing the song, I'm pretty disconnected with the song, because then it has its own destiny. That is my experience. So when I am in the studio, when the song is, even if I'm singing the track of the song, because there have been so many instances like that. There have been instances where Mani Garu had literally fought with the director, fought with the producer, where where people, they will say, no, let's get a KK to sing this song, let's get some Udit Narayan to sing this song, or some popular singers to sing this song. And I know instances where Mani Garu said, no, I cannot allow, because this boy has sung, because I would have sung the track of it and say, this is exactly how I want the song to be. This is how it is. But obviously it is a thing that you have to agree that there is a commercial aspect to it. When a KK or a Udit Narayan, somebody sings, there's a commercial aspect, there's some level of popularity that comes in and all. But so he is the man who stood up, and not only for me, I think a lot of upcoming singers, he is the man who stood up and fought, and he had the authority also back then. Yes. Nobody would challenge him, nobody would ask him.
ఒక్క సాంగ్ చెప్పగలరు which he fought for you?
I think this Chandamama in Atadu, that was one song that I think they wanted KK to sing, and I think it finally landed up in my voice. That was one instance, and several such instances. The only thing I don't remember, because he will again not discuss all these things with us, because because this is a thing that we get to know from him, because of all these things. But and like I said, even today when I go, I am by the grace of Almighty, I'm in a position where people call me, they know exactly what I'm capable of. So I don't get to sing track or demo anymore. You know, people have in mind. So today when I work with a Sai Karthik, or when I work with Anup Rubens, and when I work with a lot of these I mean young I wouldn't say upcoming, they're all established in their own way, but very young, vibrant music directors also, they are very clear as to, even Sai Karthik has told me several instances where I say, Annaya, when I tried this, when I started working on the song, I had you in my mind. So I have the honor that, you know, people are now creating songs like that. So but even at that instance, when a song comes to me, I look at it as a huge challenge. I know that anybody can sing this song. This song can be replaced because it's not in your hands, because there is, like I said, there's a commercial aspect to it. I respect that. Even if it changes and somebody else sings, frankly, on a very honest opinion, I have nothing to feel about it. Which means, okay, that's a different, maybe that is how they wanted the song. That is all I will look at it on a very personal, on a very practical level. But when I have the song, when the song is in my hands, I give it my 100%. I ensure that I do maximum justice to it, so that there will not be much opportunity for anybody else to do anything more on it. So even when I used to do track, when people, there have been times when people used to say, this is going to be originally sung by Shankar Mahadevan. This song, what you're singing, KK is going to be singing this, or Shan is going to, somebody is going to sing this. But even then, I used to have the advantage over them. You know, the advantage I used to have is the time. I had the advantage of time. So when Manigaru's track I'm singing, there the Manigaru might be busy, but I will have the assistant, I will have the engineer, I have the studio to my disposal. So sometimes Manigaru will give me the idea of the song, he'll tell me what to do, how to do everything, and then he might go to the next work. I will take my time and I'll sing it, because it's a track, but I'll put all my effort into it, so that when the director listens to it, producer listens to it, it kind of registers in their mind. So when they have to replace it with somebody else, they will think twice whether they have to do it. See, music is like that. It's a challenge, you know. There's no big and small. It's not like win and lose. It's nothing like that. It's just different tastes, different varieties. What people like. Some people like this, some people like that. So that's all is the difference. So I've had a lot of experiences like that, and I think that's one of the greatest experiences that I've had.
Okay, for example, my wife Mohani Atam next. You are a singer.
Okay.
Me Natwangam album releases.
Nothing for now, but you never know. Maybe because my wife, she's not only a good, she's very good. She's a good classical dancer. She has her own strengths and all that. But now she's more of a housewife. So she's in the process of getting back to dancing. So maybe once that happens, once she's ready physically, you know, when she's fit and ready to get into serious dancing, where she's going to get onto the stage, then yes, definitely, why not? And we as such enjoy, there is some music and everything in the house, so if I'm singing some songs, she also gets into the dancing mode, and then our daughter is also there. I'm also in the process of learning some guitar and all that, so if I'm strumming, they sing and all that, so we have a good time at home. So yeah, maybe like you said, if the right song comes by and we have a nice...
And you have a Western classical background also there, you can give a fusion with Mohani Atam.
Oh, why not?
Apart from that, music directors lo, evana negative shades me mida vachaya? Lathe, did you observe any? Are you hurt by any negative shade?
See, like I said, I don't take things too personally. You know, for me, I have got a lot of scoldings from Manigaru. That's what I'm saying. See, no, I'm just telling you. I'm just giving an example. Exactly. So I'm saying, for a moment, though, it will be like, Ayyo, Manigaru.
Even journalists kuda tintaru.
No, but I'm saying, see, but it is only until you realize that because he believes in you.
Yes.
See, later, initially, that's only the first time. I'm like, He scolded me.
Unless he takes into heart, he will not do that.
Exactly, and that is the beauty of Mani Garu, that even if he says something, you know that he is only doing that because he believes in you. He believes that you are capable of doing much more, and you are not giving him that more. Yes. That is the only reason he will. Because I've realized that with a lot of other singers, I've realized that he doesn't scold. He doesn't say, even if they don't get it, he moves away. And then I realized the privilege that I had when he scolded me. Yes. That's because of the belief system I had. So likewise,
I tasted it.
Yeah. So likewise, so I don't take these things personally to heart, and I don't think I've had any bad experiences. Touch wood, with regard to music and with regard to musicians and with regard to music directors. No, I've never had, because I have a very I'm a person like that. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy working with them and
musical journey lo poni evaru hurt cheyakapena meer hurt ayi leda oka danni base ga తీసుకొని again you are coming back to the normal oka incidents evana unnaya అంటే మ్యూజిక్ చేసేవాళ్ళకి చాలా డెలికేట్ హార్ట్ ఉంటుంది కదా.
కరెక్ట్.
ఇమ్మీడియట్గా వాళ్ళు సెన్సిటివ్గా ఫీల్ అయ్యి హార్ట్ అయ్యే ఛాన్సెస్
ఉంది, బట్ I don't think it's ever happened to me. I can think about a lot of experiences where music directors, very new music directors who are very still in the very learning process. They don't know too much of the how it has to be done. A lot of young music, because we get to meet a lot of very young music directors where they're very confused. Like that experiences I've had, because they don't know what they want from us. So I don't know what they want from me. So you reach a point which is a little embarrassing. Yes. Because you're there to sing the song. You're singing it in the way that you think is right, but the music director there is too young to understand what you're giving and to know what actually they want. That also that person doesn't understand. So that becomes a little awkward for, it is not hurt.
And without mentioning the names, any experience can you tell?
No, that's what I'm saying. There are very new people. They would have just done one film and gone. Like those kind of people. Nobody in the established, so today to tell a name, there's nobody in the established scenario.
And apart from that, recently when I wanted to take your interview, you are disturbed health-wise.
Yeah.
And what are the precautions you are taking?
Health-wise
as a singer, because singer has to maintain certain things.
Correct.
You should not consume certain things.
Correct.
But that too, you have a voice breaking.
See, for me, I've realized I was very sensitive initially when I grew up. I was very sensitive to anything that was cold. Anything, even if I open the window when there's a slight drizzling happening, if I open the window and I sleep, I immediately will catch cold. And lot of health issues I had more when I was young. But then I believe in a lot of alternating healing techniques. So alternative healing techniques, like I did yogic healing, I did Sudarshana Kriya, a lot of these yogic. I also learned to
because
yoga,
you are
breathing.
Kerala background would be there.
Yeah, also that, but also I had the opportunity to meet some nice people who teach these authentically. They teach. So then I later realized that it is all in the head. It's in the mind. The mind is a very great master in terms of controlling your physical and obviously mentally it connects. Even physically it connects. So there are days when I have a bad cold. I know my voice is blocked, my nose is blocked, I know. But for some strange reason, I will be feeling very healthy. Yes. I will be completely in denial of the fact that I have this problem. Not voluntarily, I'm saying something. I'll say, today I'll go and nail this song. It's not a problem. I don't have any issues.
Can you demonstrate some tips for the singer?
No, so that is exactly what I'm saying. There is a song, I don't know, in Telugu I can't think, but in Tamil there's a very popular song called Solli Tale Avakadala in the film Kumki. So when I sang that song, I had a slight nasal block that I had. I knew that, but in spite of that, I just went to the recording. I thought, okay, if it is not working correctly, if it's affecting the tone or if something is happening, then we will do it another day or something. But the irony is that nobody noticed that. Even I forgot that I had a nasal block, only because of the mind. I'm saying
how will you overcome that problem?
So that's what I'm saying. It's a mind thing. So when you have to control your mind, it's more to do with meditation. It's more to do with what you are telling yourself. It's more to do with how you can mentally control your physical things.
I remember that Super Machi
No, Kumki ante that Solitale Avakadala. It was also dubbed in Telugu. Yeah, so in Telugu it's called Murugaraju, and in that also I had sung the same song that I had. But that time my tonality was different. No, but what I'm trying to come and tell you is that if you believe, if I as a singer believe that if I drink this, it will affect me. If I drink that, it will affect me. But actually what is affecting me is not necessarily the cold. It is the fact that I'm telling myself that if I drink this, it's going to affect me. The suggestion. So the mind will create diseases and it can destroy diseases. That is what I believe in. That's a medical technique I believe in. I don't normally, I'm very minimalistically, if I have no other go, I rely on allopathy, I rely on medicines. But otherwise, touch wood, inshallah, I've not had too much issues, health issues as of now, wherein I had to, really seek some major help. So I understand these issues, like your throat issues, infection, or some chest congestion. All these are, you can to a large extent control them, and I think with using your mind, when you meditate, when you try to absorb some energy and trying to clear things, it works for me. There's alternative healing techniques that are real, that really exist. Other than that, I don't take pills and everything. But otherwise, food wise, I eat everything in moderation. Like even if it's an ice cream, I have little ice cream. Everything is in moderation, because I think that is the way to go. I don't excessively eat anything.
Portion control.
Okay. Yeah, I can say that.
Almost we have to say thank you for the interview given to
Thank you so much, sir. I think it's a great privilege.
And already we told you it's our privilege. This is your first interview is here.
Once again, let me thank all my awesome viewers for watching us. And this is my first exclusive for a Telugu media, my first exclusive interview. And it's a great privilege and an honor to be speaking to Raja Garu. Because such a senior person in the media, and we had an awesome time talking about a lot of things. But I'm just a little concerned that I couldn't speak much in Telugu. But I hope the next interview that I give you, I get to speak more to you in Telugu. And thank you for all the support that you've been giving me. Please continue. I hope that you will continue giving me your support. And thank you so much.
కరెక్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇస్తారనమాట. అంటే మనకి ఇంకా తెలిసిపోతుంది ఎలా పాడాలన్నది. అందని లోకపు చంద్రికనై.
What is your problem? అమ్మా లేదు, నాన్న లేదు, అక్క జల్లి తంబి లేరు, ఏక్ నిరంజన్.